Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the third week of Star Jobs Hope and Employment Lifetime Project. We have been having a series of experts sharing their thoughts, feedback and guidance in overcoming the current difficult times that the job market faces today. In that note, this week, Studio V is glad to have amongst us a special guest all the way from New York. And the Star would like to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Wiliam L. Ayers Jr. Bill.
Harry, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, I'm going to refer you to Bill, as you've fondly known.
Thank you.
Your own notes. Yes, Bill is also the founder of the Ayers Group and a member of Kelly Services Group of companies. And Bill is actually around the Asia-Pacific region now for a tour. Am I right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you'd like to share what's the tour all about? Or?
I'd be happy to. This happens to be all about career transition services, Harry. The world that we know today is being affected dramatically by an economic crisis that happened to originate in the Americas and has now migrated to your part of the world and now my part of the world. I'm part of an organization referred to as Career Partners International, and I have been chartered as the chairman of Asia Pacific to invest my time in helping grow and educate the Asia Pacific region and supporting and helping people in terms of job loss. Okay. Harry, career transition and outplacement is a term that many people are unfamiliar with.
Yes, very much.
And they don't realize that the two terms are actually synonymous.
Correct.
Career transition in Asia Pacific is something that was brought to this world as a result of the multinational organizations that have invested their time and money in growing this area and supporting and helping the economic environment. So when we provide career transition to people that are going through job loss, it's caring about their families. Truly, it's understanding how to support them as they lose a job. Losing face is an important issue for people here, correct?
Very much, very much.
And it's something that is emotionally stressful and very dramatic. And what we do is we help people as they transition from their role to understand that they have support, how to effectively communicate that information to their spouses, how to effectively contact the most important people and helping them land safely in the world that's out there today, and doing it the right way and winning. Outplacement isn't teaching somebody how to interview or write a resume. It's holistic. It has to do with your family. It has to do with a support mechanism. It has to do with the way people treat one another. And we have experts that understand that world, and each one of them applies their specific technique and ability to help those individuals support themselves, educate themselves, and find the right jobs for themselves moving forward. Career transition, if you take a look at the world that we've created today in human resources, is really part of talent management. When we talk about talent management, normally when we talk about talent management, we're talking about talent acquisition, also the development of that talent. But in any world, you know that there is a beginning and an end. To make transitions smooth, to make the population understand that people be well taken care of, career transition should be part of the portfolio of any talent management organization.
Okay.
Harry, when we start to educate our important partners in human resources in looking at this issue, what this will do is it will help when people are forced to transition people from the practice. They know that there is something logical and practical that's going to happen.
Yeah.
When an individual is exited from an organization, if there is not a plan in place early, then plans seem to get jumbled.
Yeah.
When things are done last minute, things don't get executed very well. We help those people by having them have an opportunity to land in a place where everyone is there to support them, educate them, to teach them. So what is the old adage about fishing and feeding people? If you feed someone, then you will feed them for the rest of your life, but if you teach them how to fish, they can feed themselves. Our business is devoted towards supporting and helping people land safely, and that's what this is all about.
Fantastic. What are the challenges now do companies face during this outplacement? Would you like to shed some light on that? Some of the challenges they face.
Oh, Harry, most organizations are passionate about the people that they have, and they have heavy hearts, and they're burdened with the crisis that they're faced with if they're forced to reduce their team. And a lot of people don't understand the pain and anguish people go through in terms of making that decision, because what they don't know is that even though they might be making that decision about someone else, their lives are going to be impacted as well, and they lose their jobs as well.
Correct. It's a difficult decision to make, isn't it? No?
Extraordinary.
Thank you so much, Bill. I mean, it's been a great 5-6 minutes of input that we have from you, and dear viewers, we are very, very honored to actually have Bill with us here to shed light on career transition and outplacement. It's actually it's a psychological preparation, I would say, right? I mean, Bill, to prepare the person moving on, and I think it will actually help a lot of us here today. And thank you so much, Bill, for spending this time with us.
On a final point, you made an important point. You talked about looking backwards and what happens with them. What happens in a person's life when they take on the challenge of looking for a job? If they are angry, if they're upset, if they talk negative things, then think about that as looking in a rearview mirror. Now, everyone knows that if you own an automobile, you need a rearview mirror. But what happens, Harry, if you only look in the rearview mirror?
So, only see what's going on in the front.
You're going to crash.
Yep.
And it's the same thing in career transition. We help people look forward, and we give them that opportunity to make that happen.
Fantastic.
Harry, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bill.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Dear viewers, today, we've had here Mr. Bill all the way, from the Ayers Group of companies, and who's also the member of Kelly Services Group of companies, here today to share with us on career transition and outplacement. Please stay tuned to Star Jobs, and looking forward to see you guys next week for another interesting segment on career transition. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Harry.